Good evening. Tonight I want to try for you guys Ballantine's blended Scotch whiskey, aged 17 years, 43% alcohol by volume, which is a little nicer than just the standard 40%. I forget how much I paid for this. I think it was around the $80 or $85 range. I've seen it online anywhere from $75 to $99. So it's out there, it's available. Let's go ahead and get some poured. It is a screw top, not a cork. Not that that bothers me. I think either works either way. Cork is nostalgic, screw top is practical, honestly. Ballantine's 17-year-old is the pride of the master blender. It's a very special whiskey full of subtlety, character, and beautiful lingering finish. The legendary blended whiskey. I seen it, I believe it was a little town in southeast Kansas where I bought that bottle. It's not very common, don't see it very often. So it's one of those things where when I seen it, I decided to take advantage of it, go ahead and buy it then. Like I said, I think I paid $85 range, $85 plus or minus, we'll just say that, for it. I'm just letting it give it just a minute in the glass there. Aesthetics, green bottle, nice label. Of course it is blended. There's nothing about caramelization, which we have to assume, or chill filtering, which we have to assume, and a blended whiskey. I honestly think that's kind of the normal, so I'm not going to really hold that much against it. It says fully matured on the bottle. Overall, aesthetically, it's basic, simple, and that is a 1 out of 10 score for aesthetics. I'm going to give it a 7. I think it's nice. Says everything it needs to, excuse me, everything it needs to say that without, I don't know. I think aesthetically it's pleasing. I like the green glass, I really do. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the review here. It's kind of thin, doesn't leave much in the way of tears. I ain't got nothing falling yet though. Got my fingerprints on the glass. Oh, there's some starting to develop now. So there's a little oiliness to it. Oh, it's got a nice, for 17 years it has a nice light gold appearance to it. A very pleasant golden hue in that. Get a lot of green, fresh apples, a little bit of stewed apples, caramel, honey, a little bit of apricot. It's a little on the fruitier side. Just the subtlest of subtle hints of smoke. And I mean, it is so subtle. A true Isla fan would probably not even notice it. Does carry kind of a grassy note from the malt in it. Not very punchy on the nose. I still got that sweet, sugary honey note. Predominantly fruity, honey. Just a whiff of smoke. Maybe a touch of nutmeg thrown in there. That's about it on the nose. 43%, I'm not gonna worry about adding water. Washes around the palate real well. Not stingy at all. Wouldn't expect it to be for 43%. Excuse me for the cough. Okay. Get a little bit of minerality with this. The fruits are there, especially the apples, pears, more fresh. Caramel honey more prevalent than the caramel. That grassiness, and there's, like I said, a minerality there. Now has a nice lingering malty note, because it is a malt. It's from malted barley. You do get a malty note with this. That malty note, sort of that grainy malty note, does rest on the back of my tongue. Not a long finish for 17. That's about it. I still do have a little bit of that malty note hanging around, a little bit of apples. Let's do another one because I'm getting a bit of spice. I think it's just the nutmeg, but let's touch up and see what we get. The apples and pears is nice in this. A little buttery. Mouthfeel just ever so slightly oily. Thin, slightly oily mouthfeel. Short finish. Just a hint of nutmeg, just like on the nose. Spiciness is not very spicy. This is more of a sweet one with that malty grassy note in there, a little grain. But the grain is not, it doesn't have that young, punchy green note to it. It is a nice, dang, grain note that you get. These whiskey burps, I don't know why I get them. I don't know if other guys do, but whoop. All right. Let's get to our scoring here. We've about got all the notes on this. Nose, 1 out of 20 on the nose. I'm going to give it a, it's not the best nose, not the worst nose. I'm going to give it a 15. That's a little better for blended. It's got to, we got to keep this within its classification as a blended. So as a blended, it is better than some that I've had. It's nice. It's not punchy, and it's not. It's kind of a well-rounded nose to it. Flavor-wise, flavor follows nose mostly on this, except for that minerality kicks in. Minerality is a put off to a lot of folks. But flavor's nice for me. I don't mind the minerality in it. There are times when it dominates too much, and then yes, no, but this is not, it's just there. And the grain, I'm noticing in the whiskey, it's not a fresh young grain. It's metered into the whiskey very well. It's kind of what you expect. So that works out for me as well. I think flavor-wise, for a blended Scotch, this one is going to work out to be a 16 on the flavor. For a mouthfeel, light, slightly oily. Mouthfeel's a 14. It could be a little better mouthfeel for the age that's on this whiskey. Finish short, not short to slightly medium. Nothing memorable in the finish. The finish kind of holds this one back just a little bit. We're going to give that a 13. And value for the price what I paid, and it being 17-year-old. I do get disappointed with the older aged blended whiskeys like this. They just don't support the price they're charging compared to single malts for me. So it's going to be hard for me to give this a high score value wise for what I'm paying for what I'm getting. I've got the Buchanan's 15. I think I would prefer to this. I think value, I'm going to have to give it a 6. Not even that. I'm going to give it a 5 on value. It's just dead in the middle. It's just not overwhelming in that nature. I'm not in the mindset to total up today, so we're just going to use the calculator. So it gets a 70. It's 1 out of 10, 5, yeah. Let's do it one more time just to make sure I got it right. $70. So it's a 17-year blended Scotch. This isn't overwhelming. I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I'm trying it. I will drink this bottle. That's not a problem. There's other scotches better. I think that's probably a little younger, less expensive. That I think I would find more appealing than this. But to each their own. If you've had this and really like it, you might be your thing. I want to leave it at that. So remember, the spirit in your glass isn't running from you. Take your time, sit and enjoy it. You'll be better for it, as will we all. Everyone have a good day. And I will finish this. It's just a so-so bottle.